Now to breaking news. Any minute now, Avon Lake's going to implode the old power plant. Actually, it looks like it's, that's file video. I got thrown off for a second. I was like, wait, we got it on chopper? Well, on the ground, we have Mike Holden joining us live, monitoring the situation. I was faked out there for a quick second, but it isn't going to happen here. We're expecting any minute. We're going to stick with you until it does.
Mike, listen, I mean, we're just checking to make sure everybody's awake, alive, alert, doing well. Good morning to you. I am keeping a close eye at the implosion site right here in Avon Lake, where I can tell you it's almost like a party-like atmosphere. 5:20, 5:30 this morning, we've got at least 15 to 20 people just kind of casually hanging out, waiting, watching. You can see they're kind of in this assembly line situation where they walk by, they get their view, they walk away. And I want to show, just for one quick moment, we'll go right back to the implosion site right here at the old power plant, the crowds over here, as well as a tailgate. And I know it's kind of a comical moment at home because you're like, the Deshaun Watson situation, Jameis Winston, what's going to happen? Yeah, they're making the most of it because, you know, when you tailgate for the Browns situation, obviously there's a lot of emotion and upset. But for this one, they're actually very happy to be out here despite the fact that it's, 15, 20 degrees this morning. Trent McGill will have your weather here shortly. But as we're live on air, Dave will remain, photojournalist Dave Kraska will remain with these live images as we wait for that power plant to come down. We got the official notice right around like 5:08, 5:09 from the city of Avon Lake saying that the implosion would happen. They have all of the police, the barricades in place. They set up this exclusion zone. There is orange caution tape all over the place. And I'm trying to find Bill Keene. Where's Bill? Bill, we're live this morning on Good Morning Cleveland. Photojournalist Dave Kraska is monitoring the plant right now, so I don't want to move his shot. But for folks just waking up, tell me a little bit about why you came out for this experience and what your expectation is this morning.
Well, my expectation is to see the rest of this plant get demolished. And why I came out this morning was to be with a group of people. They could see it behind me. I brought some sausage and bacon and some eggs, and I'm sharing it with the masses. We're having a good time. The gentleman over here that works for the Implosion company is 31 years in, and he's never had a tailgate party. So
listen, it's historic for a number of reasons, right?
Wonderful. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I have somebody to talk to because we could be waiting here for a good 15, 20 more minutes. And I say the temperature, it's a brisk, it's a chilly December in Cleveland. I'm from here. You're from here too. We know how it is in the wintertime. You've lived in Avon Lake since the 1970s, correct?
Since 1970, yes.
What are some of the memories that you have of the old power plant? Did you have buddies, family, friends that worked there, and what they say about it?
Well, to the general public, the memories would be behind the plant. There's an area known as the Cut, and it had warm water. So as kids, we were always back in there.
Fishing? Your buddy just said fishing back there.
That's what we did. But
I know. There's something about when you're a little kid. I used to play in the reservoir in Parma Heights. They didn't want you to. I think you'd probably get arrested now. Don't do that at home, but I know what's up, right?
Yep.
So now the vibe, the feeling coming from other people out here who are talking and just joining and sharing breakfast with you, what are they most looking forward to as well?
Well, it's a one-time, likely all of us, it's a once-in-your-life experience. And there's a pretty good crowd here. The last time there was far, far fewer people to see the first implosion. Right. But this one, there's a lot more people around.
What are you guys hearing? Does everybody have a little tip-off moment? And tell me, sir, why'd you wake up so early for this too?
We just get together. It's a good thing to see everybody getting together. The Avon Lake's finest is doing a good job on everything. My buddy Bill Keene over there, he's pretty much the boss of everything around here.
The unofficial mayor of Avon Lake. Yeah. You know, the police have done a phenomenal job. They've made sure that everyone is in a secure spot. They have the area taped off. We try to get a closer location. They told us, listen, like for safety reasons, we got to back on off. What's the word on a countdown? 30 seconds is what we're hearing. I'm walking in front of the camera. Fire in the hole is what he's saying. Everybody buckle up. And we are staying live with this right here on Good Morning Cleveland. We are hearing that the implosion of the power plant, there it is. We see the flames. There it goes. Wow, look at that. And you can see the flames just erupting into the air, those huge clouds of smoke. And now you can see it looks like that first tower coming down, the ground just erupting. And now it's kind of a remarkable sight out here as we're seeing these folks with their cameras up in the air, their phones. They're cheering and screaming like it's the event of a lifetime. Now another tower is coming down. You hear that coming crashing to the ground. We apologize for some of those expletives. This guy just said, holy. Listen, I'm stepping in frame. Come over here really quick, Bill. You said, as we're joining you live right here on Good Morning Cleveland, Mike Holden here with my newfound friend, Bill Keene. What did you just scream out? I heard some swear words too. We won't rephrase
They
those.
weren't mine.
Yes,
they weren't mine.
A good
What I
Christian
screamed
man.
out was, "That's why we all got up at 5 o'clock in the morning." If you saw that, that was pretty awesome.
I mean, amazing.
The dust doesn't seem to be that bad right at this point.
Yeah.
I do have a bunch of masks if anybody needs them here.
You came with the bacon, the eggs, the mass, the sausage. What else is in that pickup truck? Do I want to know?
No, but here comes the cloud. Here,
Yeah.
it's moving its way this way.
I mean, the experience too, that was so fast. They said, and for everybody watching at home, thanks so much, Bill. That entire process, he's screaming encore. Come on over here really quick, sir. You just rolled up right over here. I'm like, he's got a lit cig and he's parked right next to us. What did you think of the implosion watching it?
Fantastic. I've been waiting for it for a long time.
How long have you lived in Avon Lake for?
22 years.
22 years. Is this arguably one of the highlights of your time here in Avon Lake?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your immediate reaction to seeing it? Because it was just like such a swift process. It was
Yes.
almost like they pressed a button, they were prepped, and it came down.
I can't say
Yeah.
the words won't go on radio or TV.
A breathless moment, right?
Right.
I understand why. Well, I don't understand.
And
You neted the cigarette because of stress, I'm assuming. And now as we get a live look, thanks so much. As we're getting a live look and staying with these live images, a historic moment in Avon Lake this morning, a little after 5:36 a.m. Dave Kraska, photojournalist right here, has his camera now panned up towards the sky because you can see some of that smoke billowing into the air. It's kind of shifting in the opposite direction of the power plant. It looks like it's almost going towards the lake. And right now, what we are also witnessing, and Dave is saying that's heading in a southward direction, is the police are still stationed here on the ground. It's a really, really calm experience. Again, the police are over here. People have their phones out. A celebratory vibe right now, and I can say we were waiting and waiting. We heard the countdown. We heard 30 seconds out, and it was like that, a snap of the fingers, and all 5 of those structures came crashing down in this controlled setting. Mike Brookbank, we are going to keep a close eye. All is well, all is smooth out here. We know the EPA is monitoring the air quality situation, checking for asbestos. Last time they did this in the July time, it was totally fine. Everyone watched it, they cleared out, and that was it. We were happy to be a part of history here in Avon Lake. I'll continue to monitor, talk with more folks. We'll have another live report here coming up shortly.
And real quickly, Mike, I don't know if you can yell over to Bill if he's still within earshot, but this one seemed to be a little bit more dramatic than the one we saw over the summer, just in terms of the amount of flames and just the severity of it.
Hey,
seemed a little
Bill,
more
come
intense.
here really quick. One more time. Really quick. We're staying with it for 1 second. And Mike Brookbank, anchor, Good Morning Cleveland, is with me live talking in my ear. He just said the last one was so mellow. It was almost like, I don't want to say it was a non-event. It was huge because people came out. This one, you knew you had 5 structures. This one was substantially larger. Compare the two and contrast the two for folks watching at home.
Well, the biggest contrast, and I know most everybody has seen it already on television, was the fireball.
Yeah.
Whatever was left in that and created that fireball was pretty awesome. Obviously, that's the big difference. The size of the explosion or implosion was much larger, but the fireball was a difference this time around.
That was the highlight. You're not going to get that from a Cleveland Browns game, is what you were telling me off camera.
No, but I'm still a Browns fan.
I know. It's something about it. It's like in our blood. It's the pain, and glutton for punishment. Thank you so much. We'll check back in with you. Guys, we're out here all morning. I need my gloves because it's so cold. I'll send it back to you.
All right, get warmed up there, Mike. Thanks for bringing us that implosion live this morning here on Good Morning Cleveland. All right, Trent, as we saw, it seemed